Hello, my name is Pat Scott. I'm going to be playing my roller portfolio today. I'm going to be skipping the portfolio part. We're just going to be doing gameplay, showing how to do a triple crown using just the basic routes. No shortcuts. We'll even go backwards through the routes because no shortcuts. And yeah, which I'm not actually looking forward to. There's a couple hard parts. And I'll show tips and tricks on how to get all of that done. Anyway, let's get started. Let me switch over these here. Done. All right.
Welcome,
Hop
friend.
in.
When
Yeah.
you're ready, go ahead and hit the W.
Don't listen to me. There we go. And away we go. So we're hopping. We skipped the tutorial there. This is now the platform where all of the games that I'm showing off and talking about you can see. But we're not going to look at any of that. We're going to go backwards and go through this challenge level portal. And here we are. Okay, no shortcuts. Got to remind myself, no shortcuts. We will skip that checkpoint because we don't need it. Here's the reset point. And from here, we're going to hit all three of the beacons, which you can see around the screen there. I think I'm going to start with the green one first. It's going to suck the most. It's the easiest if you use shortcuts, but it's got a pretty hard part if you don't. But we'll just jump into it. All right. Oh, you know what? I forgot to do something really quick. Give me a second. While I... Bam, there we go. All right, back at it. So, we've gotten through that first section. Not too hard, some easy jumps. Obviously, I've been playing this a lot, so I kind of know what I'm doing there. You will fall a bunch on your own, and I will be falling a lot anyway myself. Oh, yep, okay. And we skipped we skipped the entire tutorial, so you don't exactly see everything I'm doing, but there is, a lot of braking and stuff that I'm doing in addition to everything. I will show more advanced techniques after we get through this first section. All right, we're gonna roll on through down to here, and this part is the part that sucks. So we have to navigate this, and I'm gonna try and do it without super jumps. Oop. Not that it's gonna be easy. And the camera, of course, doesn't want to ever agree. This will take a couple minutes, no doubt. So, there we go. Oh, stuck that land. Oh, okay. When you got the game developer freaking out. Ah, shoot, too late of a jump. Okay. So one thing about this is you will see me here in a second. I will start bailing on jumps that I miss and start going off the edge and taking the fall rather than trying to reset and just go back, find my way back up. That's because you have about 4 seconds, maybe a little less, depending on your positioning, to get off before the to reset. Basically, you have 4 seconds until you reset, and in that time, it's going to take the oldest position that was still valid. So, what that means is that you can respawn back on top of an obstacle that you had fallen off of if you get off of the whole map fast enough. Oh, see, like that, I missed that jump, and because of that, I'm just going to jump off the edge completely, take the reset, and I'm going to start right here. All right, now here, almost there. This is actually going really well. Nice, actually. That didn't... All right, we're up on this platform. I did not expect that to go as smoothly as it did. We're going to get some speed here, and of course I mess up the jump. That's fine. You're going to see a lot of messed up jumps. And take that jump, easy enough. So this game is definitely a game where you're going to be... I'm playing this one-handed, by the way. It's designed to be played entirely with just one hand. It's a game where you're going to be fighting the camera. The camera's automatic, and the controls can be a little drifty and stuff like that. And that's kind of the point. That's the challenge of it. The nice part about that is, of course, it's very automated. You don't have to be thinking about a lot of those things other than, you just start moving in the direction you want to see the camera go, and then you do it. Oh my god, I've never made that jump on the first try. Fantastic. Okay, well, that's how you get around this obstacle. And then we just got to get up there. And here we are. So, this is our first checkpoint. I will do a super jump here because you can't get up here without it. And then
Time locked in.
first one locked in. Fantastic. First step of 3 to get to the Triple Crown. All right, we got to go backwards now and traverse the same route that we just did. Oh, I broke way too early. Oh well. Ah, no, my reset's back on the platform. As I said, you have about 4 seconds, so if you ever, when we get to the orange section, you'll see that some of the jumps, you know, they're kind of in succession, and if you take them too fast and you mess up one down the line, you'll end up resetting back to before you did the whole chain, which can be painful. If you're going to speedrun it, maybe you want to do that if you're good enough. I'm not that good. But if you're if you want to take your time and make sure you progress, you're going to want to make a jump, take a breather for a couple seconds, and then take the next jump. Okay. This jump is not that hard, but I am mistiming it. Nope. Nope. All right, I'm going to cheat a little bit and super jump. Okay, so I know I'm trying to avoid as many super jumps as possible. Eventually, I'm going to have to use them, like I did at the end of the green checkpoint. All right. Going backwards through the maze. Not a big deal. And another super jump. Drop back down through here. All right, easy enough. Let's do purple. So the purple section is all about narrow passages. Green's kind of learning a lot more of the ropes and figuring out, you know, obstacles and just camera movement and stuff like that, and getting your trajectory lined up with your jumps. This one is more about ball and camera control on a very fine-tuned space, as you'll see here in a second. So this jump's easy enough. And then we're going to come up here onto very narrow passage. This first section, which didn't even stick the easy way, is, there we go, camera, in a groove, which is pretty nice. We make that jump. Oh, I said no shortcuts, and there I did automatically just do a shortcut. Anyway, you're supposed to go around that, or take the shortcut I just did. I've already broken my own rule. But there we go. All right, I won't do a shortcut on this one, I promise. Oop, oop, oop. All right. Yep. So here's where one of the ways that floats, the spins, come in handy. Because when you take an angle and you start moving along it, right? If you start moving and you're not quite right, and you start using your left and right to recorrect where you're facing, especially on a narrow path like this, you'll end up falling off more often than not, and you'll overcorrect on your camera. But what you can do is you can use your spins to very subtly, your Q and E, to very subtly retrack onto the path. So I kind of was doing it, but you might not have noticed. Oh, it slipped. So here we go. See, I'm not facing quite where I want to be facing, and since you're always going to be moving, your up is always going to be moving where the camera's facing, and the camera's going to face more or less to where you last moved, but not exactly. You can kind of correct for that with those Q and E's. All right, this jump's not too hard. And here's one of the first like shit tests of the game. This jump is more or less not possible by conventional means. You have to learn to do a super jump for this, just like at the end of any of these beacons, you have to do a super jump onto that little platform. So this one, here, I'll just show you with it without. If you just hold the jump, you get about that far, and you need to get up onto that platform that was ahead of us there. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it, and then as I start jumping, just take a little bit of super jump into it and land on the platform. And what I've done is I've used that other one just ahead there and bounced off of the top and over to this. All right. This one is weird. If I manage to do it the first time, it'll look way too easy. I probably won't manage to do it the first time, but we'll see how that goes. Let me 1 second here. All right, cool. So I've got to fall all the way to the bottom here, and then, yep. You got to bounce off of it, and then under that other pillar. So there's a little platform underneath this pillar ahead of us, and I've got to jump up onto it. But if you fly across, it's tucked under, so you won't hit it. You'll hit the thing above it and then fall down the gap. And if you got to get enough lift, you got to jump high enough. So let's see here. Got to get the bounce. Nope, I'm not getting far enough onto that platform. I want to hit that last little leg of this ramp. Now you can do it not being on top here, because if you slip down and you're hanging out down there, you will not be able to get back to the top. So, oh, nice. So you kind of see what I was going for there. But I will show you. That's probably the easier way to do it if you just take your time with it and try it a few times. But down here is where you're probably going to get stuck. And from here, you want to be able to jump up there. And now that I've been down here for 4 seconds, my reset is down here. So, I'm going to hop. And then, there we go. Drift on over. I know I made that look easier. That's actually the harder way to do it. And here we go. Second of 3 checkpoints.
Time locked in.
Now, we have to do this backwards. Remember, no shortcuts. The backwards route on this one is to take these... Oop. If I get there. Take one of these here. Not an easy one to do, though. It's, again, a narrow path where I'm going to end up having to use Q or E to keep my angle on. Nope, 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 nope. Whew. Take it slow, Pat. Okay. So, camera's lined up. Nope, 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 nope. And didn't even stick around. Okay. Nice and easy. Using jumps to get height here. You can on vertical or on not vertical, but on high steep paths like that. If you hold jump, you'll just start shooting up. That's a trick for some of the shortcuts that I'm not showing today. What I call cannons. But that allows you to get incredible speed and height. But we're not going to do that right now. We're just going to jump to here, get back onto this platform that we were on before, and now we have to make this jump in reverse, which is probably a little tough. But with a super jump, totally doable. But again, I have 4 seconds to get to ground. So, not making it easy on myself. I'll just do a forward one. So one of the tricks is with super jumps. I'll show it once I get back to the main section. But basically, it depends on when you hit the jump button. And that's true of super jumps or not super jumps, about which angle you're going to fly out of. So if you're rolling when you jump, you're going to jump forward. But if you've started rolling and let go of the roll button and then jump, you're going to jump more upwards. The irony is, of course, jumping more upwards gets you more horizontal distance, but it also means you're in the air longer. So if you don't have ground beneath you when you do that, you're going to end up resetting. Sometimes you want to do one, sometimes you want to do the other. Just kind of depends on the circumstance. Sometimes it doesn't matter which one you do. Okay, no shortcuts. Do this in reverse, no shortcuts. Okay, that's an example of what I was talking about when I was first coming through here, where using left and right is going to overcompensate. And in that case, I would be better off doing a little bit of spin. I overspun. But tapping will get you pretty far there. Okay. Come on, camera. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I made this to be cruel to people, and I'm just doing it to myself. It's good. All right. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Around the corner. Where's my reset? It's probably before the corner. It is. All right. Get the camera around. There we go. Don't get too cocky. Don't get too cocky. All right, no shortcuts. No shortcuts. Just going to take this one like I should have the first time. Run up to the corner. If you take it too fast, you will run up that and shoot off the end. Same thing here. I don't know if you noticed here. I might not be doing the shortcuts, but this is a pretty easy and fun shortcut. You just hop in this corner here, and you can shoot over to the opposite corner and skip a full couple of the turns and the whole platform there in the middle. Okay. Oop. And here we go. Hopping out of this. One last jump, and then we're on to the final section. The hardest of the sections, I would say. So, now that we're here, I'll show you what I'm kind of talking about with super jumps and other techniques. So, obviously, I've got my brake on X. I can get my left and my right. If I hit S, I go backwards. Camera moves wherever I'm looking. Again, one-handed game. Jump is easy enough. You can do short jumps if you just press it. You can do higher jumps if you hold it. And if you hold it while you're doing this, it'll just kind of hop a bunch. And if you do this, you can kind of just float just on jumping. I'm just holding spacebar at the moment. Now, those are basic techniques. There's a lot of like jumping and then spinning and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into that. But I will show super jumps. So if I hit spacebar and hold E, I will get some real height, right? And E in general lets you drift and float longer anyway. Now if I'm floating and I'm holding E and I'm holding X, I'm going to be falling super slow. One of the cool things about holding brake, or if you're holding the camera button, the free look camera button, it also is braking you at the same time. In either case, what's happening is that you're not going to reset while you're braking or while you've got the camera on, while you got free look camera on. So that's useful for at least one shortcut where you will reset in the process of doing the shortcut, but it's just a big fall, so you just hold it and you will get down to the bottom, no problem. All right, the other technique that I will not be showing its use for today, but it's pretty cool, is what I'm going to call the pond skip. That's probably the wrong term for it, but it looks like a rock skipping across water. Oh, so E, right? Jumping E gets you some pretty good height. I mean, jumping Q does it too, but if you start from the ground, say here, and you're spinning and holding E, and then you jump, you're still going to get that height. If you're spinning Q, and you do it right, sometimes you see how it kind of shoots you off to a side. There we go, and it'll get you some real speed under the right conditions. You can just I'll do it again here. See if I can get the right conditions. Nope, come on, do it. Nope. You can get some real freaking speed here. There we go. All right. Nope. Anyway, it's there's a couple parts. Usually you don't have to do it unbounded like that. You can do it under a ceiling, and then you can get some real straight shots. There's a couple shortcuts in here that utilize that particular jump. But we can move along. So here is the last of the 3 routes, the basic routes. I saved this one for last because it's the longest, and doing it backwards would suck as much as doing it forwards. And it's got one of the easier shortcuts to come back, so I don't need to kind of go into that. All right, so this jump, I did the under jump, and now I've shot up along the ramp there. That'll be one of the first challenges most beginning players encounter. It'll take you a few tries. Usually I don't get it on the first try. And now we're in the cone platforms. This is just a lot of simple jumps. Just take some time. There's 3 routes once I get around this wall here. I'll show you what I mean. All right, there's 3 routes here. I can go left, which goes there. I can go down the middle, which who knows what I can jump to between those, and I can go around the right there. They all kind of go different directions. I will tell you, because you're watching, the middle route here is actually kind of a is actually a dead end. There's kind of something you can do from there, but it's not worth doing. The right side is where the primary shortcut is on this one, and we will be taking the left because it is not the shortcut. All right. Hopping easy. Oh. Nope. All right, so this is a higher jump. Then those first ones, got to get the hold. All right. This one I believe is super jump. Yeah, it's definitely super jump only. Okay. We're going to want some speed here. Get rolling. And I jumped too early. I wanted to let go first. All right. Get rolling and then jump. And hopefully don't reset. I did reset. Not doing great. Nice. All right. Hey-oh. There we go. All right. Just going to super jump my way up these because I'm lazy. And super jumping is just the easier way to jump in this game. Okay. I need to get up on that. I can jump to that and then jump back to this, but that's barely a shortcut if I manage to land it. Just drift my way onto it. Okay. Here's the cone jumps I was talking about earlier, that if you don't take your time with, you're going to end up resetting a lot and losing a lot of ground. So I will be taking these slowly, mostly because they suck a lot. So, boop, boop. Yep, great start, great start. Most of them you're not even going to want to super jump for. Just going to want to roll up and do the jump like that. Okay. Remember how I was talking about how you get more height if you jump after you've let go of the roll button? Sometimes you do want to be rolling while you jump. Here's one of those cases. But you want to just get a very, very light. Yep. Yep. You know, I was practicing this particular jump for 20 minutes yesterday. I'm still not good at it. Still awful at this jump. Oh, yeah, all right. I should control the camera first. So you'll notice that when you've reset, you've got a zoomed in camera like this. The camera immediately changes once you hit any button. And it's actually pointing away from the direction you fell to kind of get you back on the path. So sometimes you'll end up fighting that. So the trick is to just change your orientation of where you're looking. Just give it a quick W, a quick forward movement to get it facing in the same direction and zoomed out a bit more. Sometimes the zoom in is really nice because it's locked onto your ball. And so like if you've messed up a jump, you'll have perfect trajectory coming off of it. So like those narrow passages I was doing on the purple route, it's a lot easier with the locked on camera. But the moment you let go of W, it's going to fall back out to the normal camera. All right, there we go. Anyway, there we go. Nice and easy. Another one of those. Oh, jumped too early. All right, here's locked on camera. Yep. Yeah, I definitely hit the ceiling again. I'm like, what? Why did I fall? Okay, so there's me just hitting W, and you see the camera kind of like readjusting. I don't know why I'm taking that jump so early. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Okay. I'm thinking, actually, I wonder if taking it kind of at the angle there makes it a little easier. If you don't hit that front lip and you kind of come in on the side, it's not easy to do, but... Ooh, oh no, that is the way I want to go. Okay. I'm losing my orientation here. So if I shoot up straight here... No. Okay. I just need to do a shorter jump, is what's happening there. Nice. All right. This one's easy, obviously. You just got to get out from underneath this and onto that platform. I always get cocky there, though, and I do it immediately after the jump before it and end up having to reset back to before it, and that would not be helpful. All right, this one is tough because you're actually doing a jump underneath this, and the moment you hit it, you start falling, right? So what I'm going to jump is I'm going to jump late, and then I'm going to do a drift float to get over to the other platform. So kind of wait for it to fall. Way too late on that one, but same idea. Okay. I want to have it to jump at the last possible second where I don't have enough ground to actually get height. Like that. Whoop. Okay. Oh no. I overshot it. Alright, one more time. There we go. This next one is a super jump. Just start rolling, and then if you hadn't learned how to super jump yet, this is where you learn. And that's the end of the cones. We're on the home stretch. Easy fucking jump pad. Okay. The stairs. The stairs are tough, and I told myself no shortcuts, so I'm going to be taking these stairs one at a time. If I can do that. Alright. You just want a little bit of speed taking these stairs, and eventually you will lose the momentum you need. And if you go too fast, you bounce off the stair. Yep. Ooh, no. Okay, so here's the part where I'm going to want to get the reset immediately. Just go back to 4 seconds. Commit to the fall. Otherwise, I'm going to end up respawning down on that lip that's down there. That's too early. Yep. Okay. Making it. Making it. No! 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 Oh, didn't lose the stair. Thank God. All right. For some reason, those stairs are always one of the most tense parts for me.
Time lock.
And there's the Triple Crown. In 25 minutes, that's not fast enough to do the Rode the Wind's Steed achievement, but it is fast enough to finish, which matters. Okay, so I don't want to do the reverse on this one with the Triple Crown symbol hanging above me. I can just hit reset, and it'll take me back to the reset point. And it resets my timer, as you saw. So from here, I can try and press on and do another set. This is always where your timer starts, is when you're on this green board here. I could show some shortcuts. I said I wasn't going to show shortcuts, but maybe I'll do a couple. Why not? Because some of these are just too fun for me. Let me change it. Shortcuts. And just changing the name of the stream title. Not that anybody's watching the stream, so it doesn't matter, but for consistency's sake. Okay, so I don't want to show those shortcuts, or that one should be obvious to people. I did already kind of show the I really want to do that one. All right. Some shortcuts are easier than the normal route. Some shortcuts are harder than the normal route. In all cases, they speed up the run. And part of the trick is learning what is worth doing, right? If you're going to spend too long on a harder shortcut, maybe it's not worth your time. But almost every newbie, I can't believe I missed that jump. Almost every first-time player or newbie is going to have trouble with the main route that I just showed. There were a couple sticking points that I had, but showing off. But they'll immediately learn some of the easier shortcuts. Like once you learn super jump, that first hop around that I was doing in the green section, just skip it. Super easy. And here we'll do that shortcut. So everyone will always do, right? Like I imagine people will usually do the shortcut I just did there. You can take the corner shortcut I pointed out, but I don't imagine that one seeing as much use. And we'll do that. Shortcut as well. See? Just avoid all the turns on that. It's so much easier. Make that jump. No shortcut here, unfortunately. Basically, on any of the routes, there's always a part that is like, yep, you have to suffer through this. That's the idea. This is one of those. So we have to do both of these 2 jumps as intended. And I didn't get enough. Oh, I did. Cool. Let's see if we can do this one. Overshot. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right. The trick is getting just the right amount of distance off this fall to hit it in the pocket. Because I did this the hard way last time, and here I am having a hard time with the easy way. There we go. That's the way to do it. Hit it at the right part. So you've seen the checkpoints locked out.
Time locked
We can lock it
in.
in again. Who cares? The shininess is just for show. To show that you've seen it already. Okay. Here is the backwards shortcut on this route. Rather than doing the full route backwards that I showed last time, this is the way back. This is probably one of my favorite shortcuts. It's not easy to pull off, but I'll just show you what I mean. Whoop. Oh no. Here we go. Let's reset that. I don't want to do that jump again. Okay, camera. There we go. So we're going to get rolling this way. Whoop. Nope, nope, nope. Wrong button. Wrong button. I deserve that. We're going to hop up here. Okay. You can get control of this. There we go. And we're going to shoot out here like a cannon. Oh, I know. That's a cruel one to give to people. So, you can kind of see we've cleared that whole distance just from that one little cannon jump. And we'll do it again. And now we're underneath. I don't know if you saw that. Oh, I might have overshot that. No, I did not. Barely. Okay. You can kind of see we're on the other side of orange and right underneath green. Just from that one shortcut. It puts us right back at this platform here. And there we are. I'm not going to tell you how to do that shortcut. It's one of my favorites, but I don't think it would be fair if I just said, oh yeah, this is how it's done. All right. I'm not going to show those off. I want to leave some stuff for discovery, you know. So, you know what I'll do? Just because these are simple and I think it's worth knowing. It's not a hard jump. We'll do this jump. And nice, barely made that. We're going to do this shortcut. So you can do it from underneath, or you can just do it from above. Not know how to super jump. Skip the whole shenanigan, right? Make it easy on yourself. We can drift through here. If we jump up on those platforms, we'll get some interesting stuff happening. But this part is the part that you have to suffer through. This jump that I got first try last time somehow. I'm not going to make that time. Okay. Nice. Nice. All right, the shortcut, the reverse shortcut on this one is
Time locked in.
not hard to pull off. You really just jump off this way. It's not hard. I believe you can just do the jump without a float. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Yep, there we go. See? And now we're back to here again. All the return shortcuts all kind of drop you off in the same spot, which is super nice. Okay, you know what? I think that is just about everything I want to show off today. Thank you for watching. I know a couple people did drop in the stream for a little bit. I'm not usually doing much streaming or much of a streamer at all. But I thought it'd be worth a try while I was recording this. And yeah, I hope you check out the game. It's fun, especially if you like a challenge. And that's it. Or check out my other work. But, you know, that's the idea. Thank you.